welcome to the podcast where we turn genuine intentions to greater actions. I am your host, Aliana Trisel Patricia Tesel, here to accompany you to unveiling the honest truth. Oops, let me ask you, where did you learn to be a decent human being? Poverty, inequality, and discrimination are some of the complex social issues that plague societies worldwide. While tackling these challenges requires systemic change, the seeds of a more just and equitable world can be sown within the most basic unit of society. Basic unit of society? Ano yun? And what Pope John Paul II of Familiaris Consortia would say, it is the family. Contemporary social issues present unique challenges for families navigating today's complex world. How families respond to issues like digital media influence, environmental concerns, economic pressures, and social justice movements shapes not only individual family members but also the broader community. By understanding the intersection between family dynamics and social issues, we can better prepare young people to become engaged citizens to contribute positively to society. One thing that you might ask is why I am not showing my face anymore. And I know that there is one thing that really matters, and it's not just about showing my face, but it is the values that I stand for. Parents play a crucial role in instilling the values of cooperation and a sense of community in their children, laying the foundation for future generations that can contribute meaningfully to social transformation. In affluent societies, we often think of poverty as a lack of money. And it is. Lahat tayo naghihirap. And it's also a lack of opportunity, a lack of access to resources, and often a lack of strong, consistent support network. When a child goes to school hungry, they can't focus, of course. Less lang kinain eh. And that is an educational issue that is rooted in poverty. When a single parent, isang mother, who works 2 minimum wage jobs just to pay rent, para may makakain yung mga anak niya, para may mapang-aral yung mga anak niya, they lack the time and energy to advocate for their family, and that is a time poverty issue na kinakaharap natin lahat ngayon. Government programs and large organizations do incredible work, pero kulang siya. They cannot fill every single gap that this country lacks. This is where volunteerism moves from a nice-to-do activity to an absolute necessity. Do you agree with me? Because I know that this is the truth. This is an absolute necessity. Sa bawat oras na nag-volunteer tayo, or every hour you volunteer is a thread woven into a stronger safety net for your community. Because when you volunteer, you bring your personal commitment to carrying out into the world, directly challenging the indifference that allows social issues to persist. Service initiatives act as catalysts for individuals to form deeper connections and understand one another, establishing communal bonds. Individuals who engage in acts of service, such as feeding the hungry, providing refuge for the homeless, or assisting the vulnerable, does not only make a tangible difference, but also foster empathy, solidarity, and mutual respect. As we get older, nare-realize natin yung mga nangyayari sa paligid natin, and we can see the poverty and the lack of the government. Some may say na bata pa tayo, wala pa tayong masyadong alam, but us, the young people, the new generation, the kabataan that they pertain to, alam natin na may pagkukulang sa bansa natin. Hindi lang siya sa bansa. It's all over the world. Because poverty is not just one nation's problem, but everybody's problem. Problema siya ng lahat. And if we just try to at least help our country by voting the right leaders, by choosing the right politicians that can make this country better. But instead, anong ginagawa natin? Diba? Habang kumakain tayo, when we eat our breakfast, our lunch, our dinner, hindi nyo ba naiisip na may ibang kabataan dyan that they cannot eat and they have to work a lot of jobs para matustusan yung pangangailangan nila as kids, as children. Na habang we are eating is may mga kids younger than us na hindi kumakain kasi need nila magtrabaho. As for me, and since our topic is all about family and community involvement, I can proclaim na pinalaki ako ng maayos. Even if my family is not whole, even if we are not complete, I was treated right by my parents. Pinalaki ako ng maayos. Meron kaming bahay. Nakakain ako ng maayos. Kumakain ako 3 beses sa isang araw. Sobra pa. And nasa paaralan ako kung saan natututunan kong maging mabuting tao. Minsan, I can ask myself, do I deserve all of this? Do I deserve this food that I'm eating right now? Do I deserve to study in the school? And trust me, there are times that I doubt myself if kaya ko. But every time that I think of that thought, naiisip ko yung mga batang hindi nakakapag-aral ng maayos. Yung mga batang kailangan pang maglakbay ng napakalayo para mag-aral lang. Naiisip ko yung parents ko, yung paghihirap nila. Naiisip ko yung mga tao na hindi nakaaangat sa akin. Na hindi lumalagpas sa level ng buhay na meron ako. And I should be grateful. And to repay, I try to help. I try to volunteer. I try to get involved with any community service that's going on around here in my community. Because alam ko sa sarili ko na pinalaki ako ng tama. And I know to myself that I can help. I have
two working hands, two working feet, and a brain that works. So this is a reminder to anyone who's listening. Whoever you are, if kaya mo, tumulong ka. If kaya mo, do your best. Habang nagrereklamo ka sa boyfriend mo, isipin mo muna yung parents mo na nagpapakain sa'yo. And while you're crying about your boyfriend, think about your grades. Think about your parents. Think about the people in your community that does not have the access to resources. Isipin mo yung mga bata na hindi nakakapag-aral ng maayos. You should be grateful for having that problem because your problem is not their problem. Sa totoo lang, your problem, hindi siya hindi siya malala like other people's problem. Other people's problem, yun like, as an example, yung pinoproblema ng mga kabataan yung kakainin nila kasi gutom na sila, or they are trying to work para makapag-aral, para matustusan yung needs nila for electricity. So if you are trying na magreklamo sa mga bagay like kunwari, nag-break kayo ng boyfriend mo, no. Because let's be practical. Problemahin natin yung pangangailangan natin. Problemahin natin yung electricity, yung bills, or anything else. Let's be grateful for having that problem. It is a privilege because not everyone has the privilege that we have.
And remember, kids, faith without action is dead.